I think Twitch is really slow today, chat. It's been getting a little slower, though. Yeah, okay, so... Discord updates, then the Twitch, I had to reload it. Then it was like, alright, you're streaming. Alright. Alright, so... Today, I'm just gonna be honest with you all, I'm really burnt out. I was like, you know, I could do Xenoblade. I could, but like, I'm really not feeling it. I'm not really feeling it. And I feel like if I try and play Xenoblade, it's just gonna turn into like an hour-long stream where I'm just like, really bored and tired. I just don't think I'm enjoying Xenoblade X as much as I wanted to. So... I've been playing some new killers, and by new killers I mean Springtrap and that's it. But don't worry, because we have other new killers. Jesus, sorry. By the way, you're gonna have to deal with this the entire stream, and probably for foreseeable future. But I hurt my back while working out, so I might just like randomly stop talking because I have to stop talking. The way I hurt my back, the muscles near my diaphragm will like hurt when I speak. But anywho, so yeah, we might play a little bit of Springtrap today. I don't think we played Springtrap on stream before. He's alright. He's kind of old news now, but like with Yidis Isada, he's kind of like... He's kind of a pretty cool character. Personally, I prefer like Dracula Vecna Unknown. I got the Blight. From what I've heard of the Blight, he is extremely try-hard and extremely weird to learn. I have been told it might be better to go into a custom match first to get an idea of his power, and then go into a real match. I got the Artist. The Artist, I've been told, is comparable to very slow Unknown. So I was like, alright, so... What? And then, from what I've learned, the Artist is basically just like... Before people were playing Unknown, they would play the Artist. And then I got the Knight. You probably know the Knight, because this bastard shows up everywhere and everyone hates him. Especially now, because, dear God, he is a slugging machine. Like, this guy is unironically one of the most infamous characters in this game. Just for the sheer reason of... He is so incredibly easy to slug with and tunnel with. So we're gonna probably start with him. The way that I think I'm gonna do it. Alright. I wanna actually see your stuff. Alright, so Hubris. Nowhere to Hide is kinda cool. It's basically kick gen, anyone near the gen is revealed. Hubris, I kind of like. So, like, someone drops a pout on you or blinds you with a flashlight, they should start running. Because they are now exposed for 30 seconds. Face the Darkness is a really cool hex. Outside your terror radius, everyone will scream in a set amount of time. And it just reveals. It's really fun to combine this with the Springtrap one. I might have you all the way in the back, right? Nope. It's really fun to combine it. Yeah, it's Phantom Fear, I think. It's really fun to combine this. You know what? We might do that. We might have funny scream. Everyone screams. Actually, can I get Infectious Sprite on, too? Everyone screams! Bleh. This is gonna be really funny if someone has calm spirit now. This is the thing, though. Survivors outside your terror radius. All survivors within. Survivors... Okay, so maybe I want moderate abuse on this. Increases the detection range. I've never played Knight before, so I don't know what this is like. I've heard Knight was nerfed into shit from what I've heard, which makes sense. Because, yeah. I need to know what is like their. This is the thing. Like, what are they like good at again, and what do they look like? All right. There are 3 guards that can be summoned. Okay, which is which? Because I know you get symbols, but which is which? The Carnifex, who can break or damage objects faster. Assassin, who moves faster in a hunt. And the Jailer, who patrols and hunts longer and is better at detection. Okay, hold on. I kind of wish it would say, like, well, I guess you can't do that with text, but... Because, like, if you were to do it with text, it'd be annoying, but, like... Man, I really don't know. Alright, guards. I just want, like, to know what the guards... Alright. Because you could have done, like, their weapons. Like, look. I would have agreed with this. Do their weapons. Because the Carnifex... If you show me a battle axe... I'm gonna be like, oh, that guy probably is gonna break shit, isn't he? And that's what the Carnifex does. Dagger for the assassin, and then the Jailer will, like... The man catcher's pretty obvious what it does. I'm gonna actually put... decrease the amount of time it takes for them to complete an order. Actually, never mind. I'll do, increase their movement speed while on patrol. But yeah, we're gonna try Knight first. So fun fact about this, I'm pretty sure this Knight skin we have, Deep Riff, yeah, Deep Riff Knight skin. This one is often complained about for not looking different, and I agree, because it really is just a red hilt. Wow. That's a cool looking skin, though. We are now the Roaring Knight, chat. I don't have, like... I should say, I don't have, like, the best skins in the world, but... For every character, at least. Unknown got a real... Oh my god, I should show this. Unknown got a really good one. There it is. Unknown got a really good one this pass that's in the free track. He's gonna let him do his thing. Look at that. Like, that is a cool ass skin. And, like, I love the idea behind it is, I believe, called, yeah, Unsolved. And it's just literally a detective disappeared. And then we also have one for Sable, which I believe everyone joked around in the beginning. Sable's butt was legit, like, huge in this. Like, massive. This is like the butt of legends, basically. They successfully brought it back a bit because they realized that it did cause like a hitbox discrepancy. But I just cackled at the idea of just like... who at Behavior was like... To give you an idea, this little like wire frame right here went off like... I want to say like... To give you an idea, there's nothing around to really line up to. Like, if there's a grid background, I could give you an idea, but... Like, about twice as far, right? There was images of it, and it was hilarious, and people were like, damn, Behavior. I think the funniest part was someone went, damn, Behavior ain't getting subtle anymore. But yeah, you also may be wondering, why didn't you buy this pass, Passion? Because usually you do buy the pass, and you were talking about you love buying the pass. Because this one just doesn't really have anything great. I think that the cool... Yeah, there's supposed to be smoke coming out of her shoes in this one. Is there smoke coming out of all of their shoes in this one? That's really it? That's like the gimmick? Keep in mind, like, last pass had, like, the mushroom and flower theme, and this one, if I remember it, is, like, bones. Skeleton Knight. I would honestly, yeah, I'd prefer this one to just be, like, if it was in the shop, I'd get it. The Skeleton Knight is, like, the coolest one. Like, even then, I'm not really interested. I'm not out here like... Yeah, let's see. Like, most of these are like... The Teeth Apple. Let's see, think of my friend Sarah. But, like, yeah, like, most of these are just, like... They really didn't feel as great as the last pass. But, like, at least in, like, a couple... Like, a month or two, we'll have, like, the October pass. And, like, I think the October pass better go hard. Stone slide sound effect. I just hope I don't end up... I went to get a haircut today, and before I did, I was like, I'll play a little Dead by Daylight. Because I was bored. And I just turned it on. It was immediately Springtrap on Gideon Meat Plant, and I was like... Springtrap is actually really good on Gideon Meat Plant, but at the same time, like... It was so boring. And you may be wondering, Springtrap's good on Gideon? Yes. The reason Springtrap is good on Gideon is because this man has the ability to travel through the doors. And he does it all the time, even when they're down. I managed to catch a survivor like that too. It was really fun. Alright. Let's see what Night's all about. Oh, thank God it actually does tell us. This is how you know I've never played tonight. I feel like I should save my guards. I'm not gonna have him patrol hooks, but I will have him patrol gens. What? Hold on. Alright, sorry, I forgot to do something before I started this match. Alright. Oh, I already got this one. Well, at least I'm getting to kick gens done. Get him, buddy! Oh, he actually did. Holy shit. Cool. Don't know if I'm doing great as knight, but that was cool. You're going to prove to be a problem to me? That was just like... I'll be real, Chief, that was not the play. I would have ran in any direction. And realized that, yeah, I'm closer than I thought to that killer. I gotta go destroy that. Always Knight has a really cool chase theme. Like, his chase theme goes hard. Yeah, I kind of give you a short patrol path, buddy, didn't I? Oh, I nearly got her. Pincer attacks are really fun in his Knight, I will say. I think that's a cool idea. I wonder what the horn means. Well, I'll have Jailer patrol the shack. While I go over here. See, that's like a cool Knight thing, in my opinion. Damn it, I fixed the generator. This is an interesting gameplay idea. This feels like it could have been what Legion was trying to do. Like a group of people working together. Alright, so they went over to that one. That's cool too. You can put the guards in the gate, which did make them make a stupid decision and not go save their friend, but... So they both sat in there, just taunting me and not realizing... Maybe they didn't? I don't know. That's a cool idea. Thank God. Hold on. How many of these do I have? The 2v8 ones are like, eh. It's like these ones I gotta do. Because I hate this. They sometimes give you ones that are like locked to killer. And they gave these during the knowledge that 2v8 will be releasing. Now, this is the 2v8 where you can supposedly play while you wait. However, yeah, play while you wait is it's a good idea. But 2v8 has not been a good game mode since it started. Alright, so that was night. With the way I'm wondering if I want to play him again with the weight that I'm gonna have to go through. I'll give him a small little break. I want to try artists the most. First, we're going to level up to 50. Artist has some of the best perks in the game, so I just kind of want to get them out of the way. And by some of the best perks in the game, I do mean, like, literally some of the best perks in the game. There is literally, like, almost no character quite as incredibly awesome as the artist when it comes to perks. If you don't know about her perks, let us go over them. Grim Embrace. Each time a survivor's hooked, you gain a token, yeah? When you move 16 meters away from the gen, all gens are blocked. Or from the hook, all generators are blocked for 10 seconds. And this is the crazy part, as you are reading. Upon reaching 4 tokens, when moving 16 meters away from the hook, block all the generators for 40 seconds. Also, the Obsession's aura will be revealed to you for 6 seconds. So hear me out, if you get that, right, and friends till the end, just literally, like, combine those and congratulations. Pentimento, or Pentimento, I think it is. Pepto-Bismol. This is a hex that is just insane. You always hear about it because, if I remember right, it used to be super, super broken when Artist was, like, first out. Everyone was using this thing. While a totem is or you can rekindle totems that have been cleansed, basically. Keep in mind, survivors can't destroy hex totems. They can only, like, extinguish them or bless them. If they bless them and put a boon on it, you can extinguish it and then rekindle it. But while a totem is rekindled, survivors heal 20% slower and plus 3% for each rekindled. And if there are 5 totems rekindled, all totems will be permanently blocked. So basically, if you run Hex Artist and they extinguish 5 totems, right? So say you put No Escape from Death and they take out like a bunch of totems and you rekindle 5 of them, which is already insane considering that you can only have 4 hexes on at once. And this is just one of them, so you'd have 3. So you'd have to have someone who extinguished like 2 extra totems, right? Now, imagine that for some reason you put No Escape from Death on your build. First off, good luck getting them to extinguish 3 extra totems, but also, like, I really don't know how you're going to manage that, actually, now that I think about it. But if you manage that, you now have an inescapable No Escape from Death. But do remember, when they're cursed by this, they can see the aura of rekindled totems. And Pain Resonance, the one everyone talks about. 4 random hooks are Scourge hooks. 4 tokens, 1 for each survivor. If a gen is available and that survivor is hooked on a Scourge hook, they lose a token. The generator with the most progress will then explode, instantly losing 20% and regress. And it is very powerful to use this. Like, it is everywhere you could possibly see it. I kind of hate it. Like, playing against it, annoying. You see it all the freaking time. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I can like, ugh. I did find out that breathing is like getting annoying. I might get this one, because, like, funny stall. I could do... Is it Nemesis? No, it was, which Dracula hex was it? Wretched Fate. Fuck you, Obsession. Actually, can I get... How much Obsession stuff do I have? I could constantly be switching around the obsession. I don't think I want Dark Devotion then, because Dark Devotion can make it really strong. So if I remember right, Artist had a perk rework, right? Where is it? Huh. I think that they reworked the perk again, which is good. Alright. So, what type of things do I get? Artist has a thing called the Birds of Torment. You've probably seen this before on stream. Artist is rare to see, but, like, her power is freaking neat. She shoots birds, right? And they are map-wide birds. She is like a sniper instead of a killer. Basically, you shoot these birds, right? And when they hit survivors, you'll see them, like, going around the survivors. And I believe that's the purpose, but I'm going to read further. Press and hold, charge Birds of Torment. Once fully charged, tap the attack button to summon a Dire Crow. You can repeat the action quickly. Alright, when at least one Dire Crow is summoned, it stays idle for a limited time. Spawning a new Dire Crow will extend the time. The other Dire Crow stays idle. Alright, the abilities send the crows into flight. Alright, yeah, so when you're, like, looping, your ideal strategy is to basically shoot crows at people because it does damage. And then once it reaches a certain point, it will go through all obstacles and reveal survivors. DBD. It's kind of easy to beat Artist though by just hiding in a locker. Alright, increase time. Those are kind of handy. I'm gonna read through these. Damaged by a Dire Crow. Okay, that's neat. When Dire Crows swarm a survivor, they are made oblivious. You can make them exhausted, too. I think we're gonna stick to green and brown. There's a Dire Crow's Killer Instinct. I think we're gonna make it... We're gonna make like an artist that reveals survivors more for us. Because we're obsessed with our obsession. Oh, rapid response. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the artist though from like a perspective of cool idea. Big ol' shoot. I think that the only weaknesses of the artists that like really come out are like, yeah, hiding in a locker really does nerf artists to an unreal degree. Like, unreal degree. You have no idea. Okay, what the heck are these doing? I could do those for shards, but like, it's not a lot of shards. Also, I don't play Huntress, really. And I don't really feel like playing Trapper. But, I had a train of thought. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that you can just enter a locker and just completely nerf artists. Like, you sure you really need that? Isn't there repel kind of enough? Like, I get it might help survivors who are like right next to the artist. But like, if these things are gonna be hitting through the walls, why even bother? Ugh. What? Like, why even bother? Have like, hold on, what's Prestige 3? It's just like that bothers me. Like, why even have the artist have this really cool power if you're just gonna be like, it's useful for recon, it's useful for all that. Alright. So can I use it for recon? About that, Chief. Oh, that's so bad. They went into the lockers. I kinda wanna see what type of crows. Fancy crow. Some of these terms are funny, others are like, eh. I forgot Surfing Crow. Surfing. I'm still shocked that, like, I should say this. There are so many people who still play DBD, even though they say they hate it. Granted, me. I will literally say, like, damn, this kind of sucks from a game design standpoint. Anyways, I'm still gonna play the game. I don't know if at this point it's sunken cost fallacy or I just have nothing else. Or I just like the characters at this point, I think, but... I still die at, like... I have to tell people, like, maybe don't get into this game if you're very, very... sure you want to play a game that you will end up liking. I joke around that this game and me have an abusive relationship, but I am in firm belief that that is becoming more and more true. Okay, good. We're off to a good start. We don't have a 2-story map. I'm gonna fire that way. Too persistent on the gen. Oh my god. Oh! A nice hit. I'm gonna get you. I was gonna die if that somehow managed to get someone. Damn. Yeah, I don't like you anymore. You're being mean. You should be nice to me right now. I do like that I can land off 3 crows, though. That's cool as hell. just gotta check. Mm-hmm. They're probably all in check or something. I wouldn't taunt until you get like really sure you're not gonna die. Like that. I saw like the red hair and I was like, wait a minute. Well, that really is just like a no-no. You just basically make someone go towards the pallet. Nothing bad will happen. And then you just shoot them. Bro. That was not a good idea. Check out my cool little bird. Oh, that was a glitch. I was like, huh? He's right behind my ass? No, that's the Rick Grimes glitch. Bro! Damn. I was about to say, Bully Michaela just got decked. Just got made. Are you kidding me? That was funny. That was actually pretty funny. So for those who aren't aware, the Shack Pallet is very powerful. It is a very, very bad idea to waste Shack Pallet. And that's what this person just did. Alright, this is kind of fun. Sweet. I have no idea what the gameplay plan was there, but maybe they just wanted to give up. Oh, I missed. Mm-hmm. Damn. I just got one. Damn, they're sneaky. Hmm. Oh, am I just blind? Fuck, I think I am blind. Finally. You know what? I'm feeling a little mean today. And the artist is a cool Mori. Artist is a really cool Mori, not gonna lie. Oh shit, that was a quest too? Nice. Oh shit. We got the evil artist. Slow match. Definitely slow. Alright, so just checking like riff stuff and all that. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna pop out of queue for a moment because we're gonna go to just like a custom match, which I think is the ideal way to learn how the hell does Blight work. Because this man is insane. And I would rather we start learning the idea of him. I'll be right back. I just gotta get the laundry in. Done. Alright. Hold on. We're reaching that time of year again where it's like the sun, notable bastard, starts reaching into the window that I'm across from. I got a gold perk? Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, hold on. The Blight. So this guy seems simple on the box and then becomes insane. You basically smack into the walls like you're some sort of incredibly insane moth. And then you charge at people like a crackhead and smack them. I'm not joking. That's why I want to do a custom match, because then I can get a match that's fast, I can learn the schmovin'. Alright, following a slam, press the power button to launch a lethal rush. Doing so consumes a rush token. A lethal rush behaves the same as a rush, except that Blight may attack. Alright, so the Blight's perks. Let's see here. I don't know his perks really well. After damaging a generator for the next 30 seconds, the first survivor that interacts with it will scream, revealing their location, and they become afflicted with exposed for a minute. That is horrifying. Especially seeing as the Blight himself is very fast. So, like, yeah, you're exposed. Here comes the Blight. You're taking too long. Blood favor. Blah. Injuring a survivor will call upon the entity to block pallets from being pulled down to fit a 32-meter radius of the survivor for 15 seconds. Jesus. Alright, direct start hexes, so these can be removed. Undying. Whenever hex totem would have been cleansed, that totem's hex transfers to the hex undying totem. Deactivating hex undying. Any tokens that transfer to... Alright, that's... Alright, so we're gonna try these. And I don't feel like we have anything noteworthy, right? Increases time to recharge a rush token by 33 seconds. Displays the target... Okay, that's actually really good. Compound summon might help too. Wait. We have to add in the survivors. Alright, so I want to learn Blight just a bit. Like, I just need to find... How does this man work? Does he feel good? Am I going to fucking hate this? He is super fast from what I remember. This man is like the Flash. Alright. I'm noticing a lack of survivors in my location. I think it's time, boys, to do drugs. Oh, would you look at that? Alright. After I slam... Alright, and I recharge those fast. That's good to know. I don't turn very well at all, though. Yeah, that's not fun. I'm at the mercy of the game's geometry. This is a very difficult character to play. This is very difficult. Alright, damn. Probably a steep learning curve is all. This is like it's like kind of like playing Hillbilly, but you have to continuously bump or you're gonna lose your chainsaw. That was a weird interaction. Yeah, alright, we can attack the pallets and lethal rush to break them. Alright, hold on. We'll abandon this match now. Which we won't get any deductions for. Alright. I just need to learn, like, his movement and stuff. We'll try him now. You can actually play Blight in 2v8, which is insane. Alright. Yeah. What other things do we got? Increased turn rate. That could actually be really handy. Increased speed. Turn rate is actually one that I'm going to have to look into. Gain undetectable while rushing. Jesus. Oh yeah. Compound 33. Like throughout the... Hold on. Rush cannot be performed more than 5 times. Like throughout the entire match. Because I'm pretty sure it can only be performed 5 times with the tokens. Alright, so we're gonna probably have to go for like chase perks. We want this guy to be running. Let's... Give you some levels. Alright, Phantom Fear and Spies from the Shadow are fine. To not be fully leveled, but... Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. Coup de grace, I wonder if that applies to Lethal Rush. We're probably going to want Brutal Strength. Keep our speed up. As we're flying at things, we'll want to be constantly destroying everything. We're basically looking to make it so that we're the fastest thing here. Languid Touch would help with that. Yeah, like Languid Touch, Mindbreaker. Oh, I'm blind. Yeah. Mindbreaker may be one of those that I have to. We have to think here. Ooh, like, it's just such a weird thing. He's such a strange character that I'm not used to. Enduring might help. Genetic limits might help. We basically want to make it so that we are, like, really troublesome to get in the chase with. I don't know. I feel like Blade has an extremely high learning curve. Do-do. Do-do. I wonder if I'm so burnt out by the white chat on, like, playthroughs because I just, like, sit here and I'm like, alright, we'll play some Xenoblade X. And Xenoblade X, it's nice. It's really fun. I think it's just, like, everything in the world is going so horribly wrong that I just literally need, like, a, we're not going to fight God game. We're going to just chill. Yeah, that may be it, though. We're not going to fight God. We're going to realize that it's okay. Some things are good. I did play that little frog game. And oh my god, that frog game is so nice. The frog game I'm talking about, for those who don't know, is the one that's free on Epic right now. It's I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right. Kamaeru, a frog refuge. Very, very nice game. Very much the vibe I need. Rather than, oh, yep. Yep. Once again, the world is slowly falling apart. Check my watch again, chat. Oh, no. Is it time for incomparable horrors made by man? Inconceivable horrors made by man again? I can't believe it. Whoa, a Mexican? Chat, that's like if Wario was Mexican. I don't know how much I like the set we have going, but I also don't really know how to play Blight, so like, it'll work out. And by that I mean I'm just gonna be like fucking running into the walls like some sort of like fly trying to leave through a window and just flying at people and then missing every hit probably. I don't have high hopes. I think that this character is not my thing, but that's okay. They could definitely make this character my thing by putting Mr. Krabs over him. Because honestly, if I was working on a generator and the first thing that I fucking heard was, yeah, I would be dying laughing. What the hell was that? Oh god. Just checking. I'm gonna get you. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not good as Blight, clearly. Damn. Man, you're really picking on a man on day one Blight. This is really fucking hard. Oh yeah, enduring. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. I want to get a cool hit. God damn it. God damn it. Chad, I think I don't like Blight. No, I don't. Oh, hey. I'm gonna see if I can set up like a cool shot. I'm gonna sit in the corner and cry. Because that is all I can do. Oh, I got all yay pity points. I don't think I've played Springtrap on stream yet, right? Now we can show Springtrap on stream. We can end this on a positive note with a killer I like. I think he's good. I think that they handled him well. I think even neater though is like he has perhaps the best survivor interactions in the game with them getting teleported to the doors. And you may be like, but Springtrap can go through the doors and then he could grab you and yeah, but isn't that part of the game that's great, is that he has an interaction like that? Tell me any other killer who has a cool interaction like that, where you've shared the power. And it's like, especially in like Gideon's meat plant. Dear God, that is such a good ability. Because if I'm a survivor in Gideon's, and I'm facing Springtrap, I can just be like, man, I'm bored. Or, man, I really wish I could reach the second floor. But I'm, like, not near stairs right now, right? You can just use a door. Funny door. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wish that this queue wasn't so slow, but like, welcome to 2v8, am I right? Can't play killer in 2v8. Granted, like, it was like freaking. It was amazing like 2 weeks ago when Rick Grimes came out. You couldn't play Survivor. Like, it was the opposite problem. You couldn't play Survivor at all because there was too many people trying to play Survivor. Survivor queue was literally that impossible to get into. And I'm like, this game really does have a lot of problems that need to be addressed, but like the biggest freaking one is easily gonna be the queues are freaking awful. And it's like you just sit there. I think it was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I think it was when their queues were awful. It's either their queues or like their hook. They give you a little mini game to do. Because I understand, like, this game is like gonna have long waits. So, you know, little queue games, which I think are really fun and improve the game. Oh, I want to grab my axe. I think they're all on the other side. Chat, Jeff has learned nothing. I'm checking here at number 7. They think that'll save him. How sad. Oh, enough. This is getting counterproductive. that's my best match by far. Wait a minute. Oh, thank God. I was like, there's only 2 gens? You're probably doing one over here. They're probably not doing one over here. That's a fail. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, can I land this through the geometry? Nope. You know, I'm just gonna say it. You'd think that they'd remember. Ah, crap. Well, what are you doing? Go on. Run. I just wanted to beat your friend. Mm-hmm. Damn, he didn't even try and save him? Weak. You had plenty of time to save him, too. I think the funniest part of that, though, is that they really did just go like, he'll never know we're in these lockers. Shit! He found out! I'm gonna be real, like, the killer instinct right in front of a locker is, like, the funniest thing that I've ever seen. It was a 50-50 to... got the person who was already on hook. But it was incredibly funny. Alright. I'm gonna hop off for tonight, though. Have a good night, everyone, and be safe. Yeah, I know. But, tomorrow I will return because I do have a morning shift tomorrow instead of a afternoon shift. Hold on. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe.